Welcome to the West Ivy podcast. I'm your host, Shamba-Rio, and I'm with the beautiful
Tshepiso
and
KayGee.
yeah, man. So we're in June and it's cold.
It's cold, yeah.
And guys, and so we'll be talking about the youth.
Yeah, it's the youth month.
Yeah.
June 16 is the day of the youth. Guys.
Yeah.
They were about the Soweto uprising and how they fought for the closure of Bantu education because they didn't want their first language to be Afrikaans. Imagine having to learn Afrikaans.
Yeah. Imagine that.
It must have been tough, like back in the days, having to learn everything in Afrikaans and.
Yeah, and we're here to commemorate this, guys. Remember the famous picture of Hector Peterson, the boy who was shot and killed in the uprising, guys. Yeah, and I heard it's popping Kotijong with the
with the all black VIP.
Mark you.
Winter Marquee, the road to all black VIP Winter Marquee, guys, at Dijon Lifestyle. Mangwen, shout out to Dijon.
Shout out to Dijon, guys. It's happening.
Shout out.
Yeah, man. So
the streets, guys. I think we're talking. So I've been seeing posts like the youth is saying, let's do this in celebration of June 16 this year. I think a lot of people believe that school uniform. Let's try and at least bring a certain color. Maybe that is why Dijon had come up with the all black VIP to just say black goes hand in hand with we are strong, we are powerful, we have defeated, and here we are today. What are we? We are the youth. But it's third generation, but I don't believe that we are the third generation.
Third generation.
But looking back at the youth back then in the days and the youth now, I think we're feeling them.
Yeah, we're feeling them. We have a trend, but we're going in.
Yeah.
But besides that, I believe that we as the youth, now, but youth are 2000.
Bana bakacheku.
I feel like we are strong. We are actually going through a lot of things, but hence we have the hashtag the third generation, hashtag Vekeli. I just believe that a lot of us are trying to hide away our pain. Yeah, we're hiding a lot.
We are a third generation, as they say.
Yeah, we are.
I don't know.
We are, guys.
Yo, don't ask me.
What if we're just having fun? Like, come on,
I feel like more things are socially acceptable now in our generation. Like the things we do back then, they wouldn't have been accepted.
That is true.
Yeah,
that is very true. I just think that maybe at morning we go to Dijon and be like, how many of you guys here could say that you are happy?
So now what's your plan for celebrating?
Guys, let's go back to the ages of the ghetto. Let's go back to the ages of Umgusha. Let's go back to the teen. Yeah.
Come on.
Let's celebrate the youth of today by going back to what our great-grandparents were doing. Like,
our roots.
That's I don't know about other languages. What do you guys call it?
We used to eat the forbidden fruit.
Yes.
When we were young.
On the topic of also the youth and everything, let's remember, guys, it's LGBTQ plus month.
Let's talk about that.
And we should be involved in this thing because there's a lot of controversies around it. What do you think, Garville, about this? What's your take on
I
this?
personally, I have a lot of questions when it comes to like the LGBT community. Gays and lesbians. I think we have a lot to really learn and just so maybe I don't know. You can take it and share with us or what's your take? Cause man, I'm just confused.
So you're telling me you're straight, or?
I'm straight as fuck.
You're straight.
Yeah, I don't.
So by saying
that thing, I feel like I like that energy that you said, like straight as fuck.
You know your sexuality.
No, but it's also the thing, there's still that thing, stereotyping other people with different sexualities, especially gay people.
Yeah.
That's why straight men like to vocalize the fact that they're gay. They're not. I mean, they're straight. You see. So my take on this is that guys, give people a chance. This thing, the stereotype, it's actually hindering a lot of progress. There's a lot of things we could do if we just got past the fact that that person is a different sexuality.
But don't you think that maybe what is hindering people from coming out or actually making the LGBTIQ community to say that be free, be who you are, according to studies or I don't know what, but looking at the number of South Africans or people, we have a lot of Christians, right? And we know that Christianity is just saying that you cannot be gay. A man is a man and a woman is a woman, right? So how exactly are we going to break that bound? Is it by educating ourselves, or does it depend on societal norms?
Is Christianity wrong by saying a man is a man and a woman is a woman?
When it comes to religion,
no, does someone? What I wanna know, Gori, do you just wake up and say, you know what, I'm gay, I'm lesbian, or is it like something deep? What's going on?
I don't think that's how it works. If there are some people who receive death threats. If it was like that, like you could just wake up and say, no, I'm gay, no, I'm lesbian, people would change back real quick. Imagine someone threatening to kill you because you're gay.
Yeah, that's
and you just woke up and you said, no, I'm gay.
Yeah, and the sad part about it is that whenever we have gay and lesbian killings in South Africa, they don't trend as much as a normal civilian trends. Like if ever they say a woman was raped and killed, that will trend. But we have a lot of lesbian women who were killed, that were raped, but only the LGBTIQ group is making a trend. Why are we as South Africans not saying that let's put the title of sexuality aside and say that this person is human? At the end of the day, why not say the LGBTIQ group, humans, guys, let's embrace humanity.
So you think already they're afraid of coming out because they feel scared by the society? The
society suppresses who they are.
No, but there's also a contradiction in this thing, because as much as we want to consider them as human beings, they want to be labeled. They want to be labeled. Like every time it's on the news, it's gonna be like gay. This person was raped, this person did that and that and that. People are gonna say, why didn't they mention that the fact that the person was gay, or the person was bisexual, or the person was this kind of gender? It's a hard topic to discuss because there's still a lot to talk about, especially when you come to the religion part. That one we could go all day, all night talking about it.
But guys, not the only thing I could say, guys. Can we please stop being the youth that feels opinionated on everything? Let's stop having opinions on everything. Let's let
Are we opinionated, or are we just trying to understand?
Sometimes trying to understand and having an opinion can clash.
How so?
Try to be educated and say, we have gay people, we have transgender people, we have lesbians, we have pansexuals, we have sapiosexuals. That way you are trying to understand sexuality as a whole. But don't say, hi, give me try, now I'm straight. What do you mean by that? Are you saying that because this person is gay, this person is lesbian, they are less human than you?
No, of course.
So you're having an opinion on how they should live their lives, you understand? Sometimes let's educate ourselves, but at the same time, let's try to say that as much as I'm straight and she's lesbian or he's gay, I don't have an opinion on how this person lives their lives. No, God, you are happy. dijong. Bekele beke.
You know what I'm saying?
It's her life. Let her do the bekele beke thing alone. Let me wear long skirts and dresses and go to church alone.
Alone.
You understand? Be a Rastafarian. Do what you want to do. But at the end of the day, when you do those things, remember that we have societal norms. But don't overpower those societal norms.
So what are
the problem with societal norms is that they work for a certain group of people. Especially Christians. I feel like the whole thing is.
So you think like the LGBT community is suppressed by Christians, like mostly
no,
Christians?
I'm not saying. I get Christianity is a very popular religion across the world, right? So whatever they say goes. You see, it's like that. Like Christianity overshadows most religions. You see, so when they start talking about the fact that these kind of people are going to go to hell and all those sort of things, it becomes hardwired into society that when you meet this kind of people, they're possessed by demons or whatever. Like parents go to the extreme lengths of actually taking their child to a pastor and saying, take this demon out of this child.
Like the
person, like how
it's tough. Like for parents, like your child, let's say your child comes to you and say, Mom, I'm gay or I'm lesbian.
But
how would you feel?
Okay, it's gonna be a shock at first, but you have to get over it. You're a parent. You are the first person who should understand that my child has chosen this kind of sexuality. You are the one who's supposed to support. I feel like if these kind of people I'm sorry for saying these kind of people. I feel like if the people had support from their families, I feel like society wouldn't matter really. Because family is the most important part of everything.
I also think that if ever you wanna come up and say, if you know that your parents Bantu education stuff, go out and say, Mom, I'm gay, and this is educate them on what gay is, so that they can be able to easily accept who you are. And you tell them, Mama, I am more happier when I'm gay. I don't think there's any parent who
so
wants
the important
to see
thing
their
is happiness.
Very depressed.
Yeah.
I think most parents, there's this video of Nomza Mombata when she was sharing her journey on I don't know where, but it was global.
Wait, she's lesbian?
No, I'm just making an example.
All right.
Whereby she was explaining how depression almost took her, and one day she turned outside and found her little sister hanged on a tree. So basically saying that they were not happy. I get our parents and say are depressed. Depression.
What's depression?
What's depression?
Do you think actually depression exists like
you're one of those.
No, I'm not one of those. Listen, we were born in an African culture whereby, you know what I'm saying? The thing called depression.
So
I don't know. Maybe it was there, but we didn't have a label for it. You know.
We know why our parents are like this. They're so hard. They don't show emotion. It's because of the whole thing that they grew up suppressing their emotions, especially males. I've never seen an older man who can express their feelings. Like I've never come across like those. It's very rare to find that your father, 50, 60 years old, is into the new trend. You know. You can talk freely with your father, and we always feel like you need to be like respectful and that thing. I can't talk freely. I have to watch what I say. You understand? So it's starting with our generation going onwards. I feel like we have more chance of beating these kind of stereotypes and everything because we're more open-minded.
But guys, what are we suffering from? Okay, you're talking depression. What do you think we're suffering from as the youth?
First of all,
guys, no. Listen, the youth of 1976, they were fighting we get quality education, so that we don't learn in Afrikaans and everything. And that happened. Now we're complaining. What do we want?
There's one thing I believe, I don't know, but for you to be physically and emotionally stable, I think your mental health comes first.
Mental
health includes overthinking. I cannot sit here and like be thinking, so number one, I know that I have to tell my mom that I'm lesbian. You're starting to overthink. And when you overthink, you ask yourself a question and then you answer yourself. You ask yourself a question and then you answer yourself. Now you are filled with what? Negative thoughts more than the positive thoughts. And most people will say, this person says, I've suffered from depression for 3 years. We're like, we're not talking about those. I don't like depression. But we do not know what that person is going through.
Yeah. So it's important to listen.
It's important to listen to your mind. Like, sit down and listen to. When your mind is relaxed and when your mind is active, everything about you becomes active. I think with your current podcast with Ms. Mphahlele, she mentioned that if like at 9, your body automatically tells you every day at 9 o'clock it is time for you to sleep, because your mental state is relaxed at that time. You can never, guys. Guys.
No, I did ask Miss Dora about money. Now I wanted to know about the money part. Because she said something like within 21 days. And I need some money.
Maybe she was just manifesting it. Manifested.
Yeah, she said she made, I think, was it a covenant or something, and asking God for, you know what, I want to be a millionaire within 21 days. And it's manifesting.
But guys, don't manifest and sleep. Work. That's a bench.
Yeah, okay. So I don't know. Boity, the issue of Boity.
Yes.
Yo, what's going on?
This other day I was on Twitter and I saw she was trending because what happened was she was at a party. I don't know if it was her friend's birthday party or something. And they took a picture of her. You know, Boity's thick. We all know Boity's thick.
She got the things, I know for sure.
Yeah, but the problem is when you're thick, it's natural. She's naturally thick. It's not plastic surgery. It's not.
Yeah.
Being thick comes with other things. You're gonna have stretch marks. You're gonna have cellulites. You're gonna have all those kind of things.
Yeah.
But people were trolling her because the cellulites on the thighs were showing in the picture. You know,
kind of like people didn't know that she had those.
No, because every time she takes pictures, she edits them. You see.
Guys, being a public figure is difficult.
It is difficult because when these kind of things happen, like you trend for the wrong reasons. Now,
yeah. Why did they have to focus on her thighs?
Why do we forget that she's also like us?
She's a human being.
She's
like if she had plastic surgery, they were gonna say, it's plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Now because she's thick naturally. Being thick naturally comes with other things. You guys know.
And being slim also comes with other things. So guys, body shaming.
No, guys, hashtag stop body shaming.
Stop body shaming. Majita, if Lepalago handle those things, come on, man, make a plan. But body shaming is not the thing.
I don't know, but guys, I want us to discuss this. You know, when we have Facebook posts whereby we are girls and we are guys, and when it comes to dating, we have preferences. You have a guy say that I prefer thick women.
Thickness.
When a man says that and say I prefer thickness over slim, we say keep body shaming.
Is it?
We say that because a man is saying that.
But it's about preference though.
Yeah. That's the thing. A man is saying that people attack. No, you are body shaming.
No, you know what I saw on Facebook is that when a man says, I prefer thick women, people retaliate and say, is your wallet thick now? What thick? Is your wallet as thick as
you
that
also
woman?
have big things.
Yeah, because, us girls, we can say, Mina, I prefer a man with a car. And then they start to say, hey.
That's the thing. Mara, they're right.
How are they right?
That's like you women, you have a lot of standards and you expect us men to have this certain type of things or to be this certain type of way.
We're attracting our types.
Your type?
Yeah. I can't say.
You know, is there such thing as a type?
People have types. You have a type.
People have types.
Come on.
Okay, you might not have a type, but you might have a preference.
I have preferences.
Yeah.
I prefer my man to have a
whereby
car.
somebody comes and tell you, you're not my type and all those type of things.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I don't think there's such thing as a type.
That's being rude, right?
It's just being rude.
It's not being rude. They're setting their own standards. They're setting their own.
Can you match those standards?
as a woman.
Me,
so it
I
comes
don't have...
in as a woman, can you maintain the standards that you want?
You want a guy who can, take you somewhere with a car, a guy who can buy you this and that. Can you do that yourself? Let's start there.
Wait, but can I do that myself? Why would I have to do it if I have a man that's doing it for me? I get men are supposed to be providers.
Guys, this is heated.
Men are supposed to be providers. Eh?
What?
You're supposed to provide for
you're
me.
You're right.
I'm gonna give you babies, gonna take care of your family.
But come on.
What?
Those are your babies also. What do you mean?
You're
going to give me?
Wait.
Because it's a family.
Wait, do you know the extent of carrying 5 children? Do you know how can a man even...
Obviously, I cannot know, but
that's a boss set high that men fall under. Men are so egotistical. You know with what?
Ego.
Yeah,
Okay.
you men have ego.
That's big.
Listen,
I'm
you know
listening.
with what?
Guys, I have to stand for you now. Yeah, I'm listening.
You know with what, ne?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, ne, you're a man with a car and whatnot. Y'all go around picking up girls at clubs. You want a nice girl with an 8-figure, but you don't end up marrying her. You go for that girl from Ramangmang. Who's with the grandmother?
The reason is because those guys, like Abalapishi,
So
you guys, ne?
Guys, if you know Ochwara, please have standards. Please. Be materialistic. If I'm not Audi, I don't want you.
Damn. Really?
Because that's what you guys do.
That is what you're saying.
You want a pretty girl next to you in the passenger, but at the end of the day, you end up marrying someone for Haramangmang who doesn't even know how to use a phone.
So what? You want me to marry the pretty one? That's what you're saying?
No. You marry. Okay, guys. When you're talking about marrying,
marry your type.
Don't marry your type. Marry what you
See?
want. Listen.
You guys
Don't marry your
okay.
type. Ne? Don't marry your type.
Why?
Because when you're looking at your type, guys, type type does not sustain a living.
You have started.
You see what I was saying?
That's why people get divorced. Because
your type
wait.
does not do that.
Wait, that's why people get divorced. This is why you marry someone because she's respectful. She was raised in a what family, but when the night comes, you go out and you go cheat on her with girls from the clubs. Why not marry a girl from the club, knowing that you have this kind of woman in your house, and not go out and cheat on your wife who's at home taking care of your babies? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, but yesterday I was drinking, and there was this guy. He was saying,
yes,
he will
I'm
never.
drinking a Red Bull also.
Right? Yeah, we're sipping Red Bull, by the way.
Bull.
So you can get one, and yeah.
So what happened?
So yesterday I was drinking, but we were drinking Black Label, and so these other ladies were also drinking. And the guy was saying, he will never marry a girl who drinks.
Oh, not them.
Oh, not black.
Why?
He's saying, one day you have to like take that person to where you come from, like home, or to meet your parents. So it's not a good image.
Guys,
you know what I'm saying?
honestly, I feel
it's
like.
not.
But at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, it's not their marriage.
Yeah,
it's not their marriage.
It's
at the end of the day, it's you and her in bed at night together. Your parents are nowhere there.
Guys, many people that you know that you can be everything you are in one. What I meant when I say don't marry your type, but marry someone that you know that will be able to grow with you. I mean, like, you may marry someone that is your type, as you say, but when you guys have a conversation about
there's nothing.
Serious stuff,
there's
Nothing is happening.
Nothing is happening. But if ever you are meeting someone that you know what this person I'm able to have fun with, I'm able to talk about certain things with, and we're also able to educate each other about certain things. Maybe she knows what happened with SAAA Malobanyana. You never know what is happening with
No, but Malema's being crazy with this closing school thing.
I don't think he is. I mean, like, we lost a lot of.
What did he say?
We lost a lot of adults, and COVID-19 is rapidly growing, and I don't think it would be very nice to watch our parents burying our siblings. Like, it's gonna be very sad, especially in provinces like the Gauteng province and Eastern Cape, where the cases are growing each and every day.
You know what I feel like? We're working backwards here.
Ne?
Imagine having to shut down schools. Ne? Now, like matrics are no longer writing the exams. The exams. Now you're gonna delay someone's child by a year again. And you already see how our economy is.
So like he wants to close school like for the whole term?
only primary schools.
Only primary schools? Up until December?
No.
Up until
when? Just the third wave.
Oh, it goes down. But I think it's reasonable. Why can't the aim is to save lives? That's what they said.
Plus,
I don't feel like
but
it's
honestly,
easy.
let's be honest. I think primary school kids and high school kids are more than us.
How?
Guys, if we look at our vice chancellor and say, Mokhalon doesn't want us on campus, and we're looking at the fact that we're looking at all the residents, we're forgetting that when he passes by, the mask. So what's going to happen when the whole campus is back? Dijon is vibing. Hotspot COVID-19. You understand?
Yeah.
So I think, even looking at that, I think primary school kids are more disciplined. When you say wear your mask, they know that they should wear their mask. I don't think I've seen a primary school child walking around and saying, mask. They're always wearing their mask. But you come across us. Go to Dijon now, how many people are wearing masks? You go to Complex now, how many people are actually wearing their masks? And they my students. Get health science students.
Yeah.
We are there.
So you feel like the youth?
The youth,
today,
we are ignorant.
We ignorant, ne?
We very much ignorant.
I think the COVID thing, I don't know. We're no longer taking it serious because it's been here and now things are going down and then suddenly they're up.
It's like they
so you know what's happening, you see.
Yeah.
But let's just thank God we're still alive and yeah, we're doing our thing, man.
Yeah,
so talking about Mokhalong and Tshepiso, guys, what's happening? I don't know, guys. Is it me alone?
We can't say
but I had like, was it yesterday or a few days back? They banned more gate one.
Yes,
what was
I
happening?
saw the strike.
Yeah.
What was happening?
They were trying to strike for the allowances.
What happened to the 2 students that were arrested? Let's actually touch
2
on
students
that.
were arrested.
People were arrested. Yeah. I didn't know.
I didn't know too.
Okay, we have students SLC, right?
And then we have TSRC.
Yeah. So what works best at the University of
I feel like this one no. Yeah, she's doing nothing. The girl who is the president now, I don't know.
I think we need to have a chat with her.
I don't know. I think we should bring her up. Or maybe Comrade B now.
Yeah.
To let the people know what's going on.
They must know. Go University of Limpopo.
Yeah. But man, we need to get that money because we're struggling.
Yo, money, guys. People are getting money out here. Did you hear about that Casper deal with?
Yeah.
The 100 million deal.
Come on. Listen, I need to sign it. Yeah. 100 million.
Who's the owner of the right?
Yeah, Lekau Suhan.
Yeah. Big ups to him. All I know for he had a lot of failed businesses, but
yeah.
Now he's signing 100 million deal.
Yeah.
But they did break down that deal. You see how it works is like, okay, let's say Drip releases a shoe.
Yeah.
And that shoe is 1,000 rand. So they're going to multiply that shoe until it makes 100 million. You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
that's how the deal works.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's how. No, they didn't pay him like 100 million just like that.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
So does that mean that actually Casper has a name?
Yeah, he has a shoe. He has his own shoe Drip.
It's a collaboration.
Yeah.
So they're going to be releasing stuff, whether T-shirts or like Drip, just the shoe. And yeah, whenever they're selling, Casper gets his share. I think that's how it works. Until he makes 100 million, I think.
Yeah, guys, hustle.
Yeah.
Let's work. I think as the youth, we should focus on youth empowerment and building our own businesses. I mean, most people are graduating next year, and guys, unemployment. Yeah, the youth. I think it went up 63 point something %. Like, let's push, let's do something.
Yeah.
Let's not just say Papa NS for shooting.
No, it's
yeah.
I don't know if I'm complaining too much, but yeah. So I don't know, but I like local stuff. I think Drip is doing, you know,
well, very well.
doing
We have
very well.
Batu as well.
We have Batu, you know, and yeah. So local is good, and I think it's a big one for the industry what Casper did, because nobody ever did it. I think it shows all the unity. It's everything. Guy Kabza.
Yeah,
Kabza is on Forbes.
Yeah, Kabza make the Forbes
well.
under 30. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can like
wrap
things up.
He'll be coming here Dijon
on
Sunday.
Listen, guys, it's happening.
It's happening.
Coming,
so guys, Dijon, and yeah, this was West Ivy Podcast.
Yeah, guys, this was the show, and you can tell us who you want to see with us, sitting right here next to us on the podcast, or what topics you want to hear about on the show. So hit us up on the comment section over there, and this was us, guys. See you on the next episode.
Yeah, don't forget to follow us on Instagram. You are
Shamba-Rio, you know.
Yeah, I am at map_Messi.
Rene_Tshepiso.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are our trending topics, guys. Peace.
Bye, guys.